Hi, I'm Tina with Serendipity, and I'm going to show you how to make a jigged jewelry necklace. For this you're going to need a jig, and jigs can be purchased at AC Moore, Michael's, any craft store that has jewelry making supplies. They come in a variety of shapes. This one happens to be rectangular, but you can buy them in a circle shape, and the circles tend to have a little more flexibility. But for starters, this is a good one. I think it cost me maybe about $12. It's got little pegs you can put in the holes, and you can make your own shapes. I'm working on an inverted pyramid shape right now. So we're going to just go ahead and start. You're going to need some dead soft copper wire, 20 gauge. I've already cut myself a piece that's about 10 inches long. This is very easy to work with. It's less expensive than silver wire, and so it's good for starters, and I love working with it because it's very easy to use. So all I'm going to do is start at the bottom here. You want to leave a little bit of room, and I'm going to loop it over one time, under, and then I'm going to go over the next one, which is to the right, and over and under, and then back up, over and under, just working my way up, over and under, over and under, might need to push it back down, and then over and under, and then now you're at the top of the pyramid. You're going to go around it just about 2 times. Push it down. Okay, so now I can lift that off. Now this can actually, I don't know if you can see that, but this can actually be done without a jig. It's just a little more difficult to get a uniform look to it. And the nice thing about this is once you get your shape, you can bend it and smash it together more if you'd like. But this is what I've got right now. So I'm going to trim it a little bit with my wire cutters. Actually, I probably want it about here because I want it a little bit doubled. Going to do that to kind of make it a uniform circular shape. Okay, and right here I'm thinking I'm going to work on this a little bit. Okay, so this is going to be the top part, and I'm going to want this to be circular, so I'm going to go around it with my round nose pliers. I'm going around it about 2 times. I'm going to trim it. Okay, now you can see that shape. I can tweak it a little bit later, but for now I'm just going to go with this. Actually, I like it a little closer together, so I'm going to work on that a little bit. Okay, so now I've got a large bead, and you can use it however you want, but this one happens to have a hole on each side at the top. I have a short piece of wire left over, so I'm going to just use that. I'm bending it. I want to wrap it around once I get this the right way. Okay. I don't know if you can see that, but I want enough left so that I can go around it about 1.5 times. Okay, so now I'm getting that. I want it a little bit tighter. I'm going to use my needle nose to kind of squish it. You don't want any sharp points sticking out. Okay, so I don't know if you can see that, but so you end up with like almost like a head pin look to it. And now I've got a contrasting smaller bead that's green glass. It's open on both ends. Just slide that over. I'm going to bend this back to where you almost have like an L shape. Then I'm going to bring it around once using my needle nose, or I'm sorry, round nose, to where I have like a loop. I don't know if you can see that. And now I just want to take that little bit that's left and wrap it around tightly so there are no sharp edges. I'm taking that off. Alright. Just getting it tight on there. Alright, so you can kind of see now that I've got it with the loop. I'm going to straighten it out a little bit. Okay, now I just want to put this onto the bottom of my jigged item that I made, little design. I'm going to spring this open. Kind of looks like a spring, if you can see that. And I'm going to just work it onto there. And bring it up one more time on the loop so it doesn't fall off. Okay, now I've got it on there. I'm going to close that spring-like circle again by using my needle nose pliers to make it nice and tight. Maybe you can see that. And I have already made, you can do this yourself or buy one ready-made, but this is just cotton wax cord that's already been put onto 2 end pieces, including a lobster claw fastener and a hoop. Mine ends up being a double cord, but you can use a single cord that's thicker if you'd like, but that's what we've got. So I'm going to now, just using a matching jump ring, which I thought I had one out, but I don't know where it went. So I'm just going to take one out, open it up, and when you open a jump ring, you don't want to pull it apart, you just want to rock it open so you don't weaken it. And then it's going to go around these 2 cords, and then I'm going to slip my jig back on there. And I don't know if you can see that, but now I've got it made. I'll just lay it out here so you get a good look at it. And see if we can get a little bit closer shot here. Okay, so that's all there is to it, and that's how you make a simple jig necklace. And this is Stewart with Serendipity.com. Stop by Serendipity to see more tutorials.